you're working out isn't working.
Just because I'm on a weight loss journey and will be eventually a skinny legend.
You know what?
The internet has literally brainwashed you into thinking that Ozempic body is normal.
This is for all the big fat girls.
I was losing a lot of weight. And then...
It's never been about my size. The world's made it about my size.
Today, we're looking at the wildest clips of the fat acceptance and healthy at any size, going to the gym and talking fitness. Let's get into it. You ever notice how the fat acceptance movement has gone from love yourself to never improve yourself? The insufferable Marissa in action.
Well, then your working out isn't working. That's not fucking how working out works. Working out is good for your fucking health regardless of you losing weight or not. And newsflash, I'm not trying to lose fucking weight because I don't want to be smaller. I like my body.
It's okay to like your body. You should. But liking something doesn't mean you stop improving it. And working out is good for your health regardless of weight loss is true statement. But you know what else is healthy? Losing weight. Imagine you lost some weight and you go to the gym. That's a double win. So yes, exercise is healthy, but it's healthier when combined with a healthy body composition.
So yes, it is working because working out is healthy. Like, what the fuck? How stupid can you be? I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm not trying to shrink my body size. I'm working out simply because it is healthy. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about of outworking a fucking diet. I'm not trying to lose weight. Get that in your head. Not all fat people want to lose fucking weight.
This is the biggest lie. If you could wake up tomorrow at a healthy, strong weight with no effort, would you really say no? Probably not. What people don't want is the process, the work, the discipline, the discomfort, because progress hurts a little. But that's what makes it real. Saying, I don't want to lose weight, is often just code for, I've given up trying. And that's the tragedy of modern fat acceptance.
So stop with your fat phobia, stop with your fat phobic fucking comment, leave fat people alone, and have the day you fucking deserve.
Your working out isn't working. Yes, if your workouts aren't leading to any improvements, then maybe something isn't working. Because exercise does one thing consistently. It changes your body over time. That's literally the point of progressive overload, of training adaptation. But I do question whether it's true that you work out, or at least a skeptic, how effective and frequent your workouts are.
The way people are so obsessed with other people's bodies blows my mind.
You mean how it puts a huge drain on our health system, causing all of us to pay more? Yeah, it's super hard to understand.
And just when you think the messaging couldn't get more confusing, the next clip takes it even further. We've gone from working out without wanting results to barely moving counts as a workout. The caption literally says, "You don't need a gym membership," as if that single sentence justifies everything happening in the video. So this TikTok really shows how far this effort is optional mindset has gone. The caption reads, "If you Google parks with exercise equipment, you may have one close to you." I wanted to share this to show that you don't need a gym membership. And sure, technically you don't need a gym membership. Fitness doesn't require fancy equipment. But what's misleading here is the message that barely moving on park equipment somehow counts as a full workout, or that this is what meaningful progress looks like. It's not about judging someone for starting small. Everyone begins somewhere. But when content like this is presented as proof of results, it sends the wrong signal. Because that's what the sentence implies. Proof. Health and strength don't come from just showing up. They come from consistency, intensity, and progression. You can't trick your body into transformation with a few casual swings on outdoor equipment.
What exactly does this do?
Strengthens your core.
Obliques and burns calories. What muscle group is this exercising?
Results are showing. Yes, save those $10.
Clearly it's working.
Okay, now this next one sounds like a motivational speech that somehow turned into a battle cry. Confidence doesn't need to yell.
In case nobody's told you today, you are beautiful and worthy of respect and love at the size that you are at now, not the size that you want to be. Trying to lose weight for my health, to be better.
Trying to lose weight for health, while insisting that size doesn't matter at all.
But it doesn't mean that I don't deserve love and respect right now. In general, whenever I get like negative fat shaming comments on this account, I pretty much just block and delete immediately, because you're not going to waste my energy. You're an energy vampire. You're not going to get mine. And be so for real, you would never have the guts to say any of these things to my face. You're saying it behind a screen because you're a little putita who needs attention. You desperately need attention.
I think that in fact you are searching for attention. Here is a question. If you're genuinely content, why the rage? Real self-acceptance usually makes people calmer, not louder.
But just because I'm on a weight loss journey and will be eventually a skinny legend doesn't mean that I'm ever going to turn my back on you and call myself a big back, say that I hated myself, this, that, and the other when I was fat. I will always be here for you big queens, because this is bullshit the way people think that they can treat us. No, I'm not less than just because I'm big. No, I'm not a fucking flawed human just because I'm big.
Halfway through, you talk as if the transformation already happened. When I'm a skinny legend, I'll never turn my back on big queens. That phrasing treats success as guaranteed, as though speaking it out loud replaces actually doing it.
And you would never have the guts to say this shit to me, so pack it up, honestly. You look sad and desperate for attention. It looks like you're jealous that a big girl has a following and has people that care about her.
Real support shouldn't depend on staying unhealthy together. All this rant to try and justify and excuse you wanting to lose weight to your following.
You need somebody to follow who is plus size and maybe is trying to better their health, who's not going to turn their back on you and try to give you some skinny BS once they do lose the weight. I'm your girl and I'm here for you. And fuck the haters. Fuck the haters.
I think they turned their back on you. Based on the engagement your video got, I think that your fat community is mad at you for trying to lose weight.
Facts. If you got haters, you're doing something right.
And just when you think the messaging couldn't get more about performative empowerment, here comes another one.
You know what? May have had an anxiety attack, might have gotten in a fight with one of my friends, and continued to cry this whole time, but I'm still at the fucking gym. Still going hard. If I can do it, you can.
I think announcing that you're still here suggests you need an audience to keep going. And that's what a lot of this online fitness talk has become. Not about health, but about collecting applause for participation. You don't need to post proof every time you step on a treadmill. Your body will show the results.
The weakest people are those afraid of change and project that onto others. Don't let anyone stop you. Sending good vibes.
Next, we have a sarcastic lecture.
Oh, and by the way, in case the internet has literally brainwashed you into thinking that Ozempic body is normal, here you go. Here you go. Okay? I don't have a flat stomach because I have organs. Guys, I actually have organs. I know. I work out 5 to 6 times a week, and this is my body. And how do I have the energy to work out 5 to 6 times a week? Because I actually eat enough calories. Because I fuel my body. How is my hair so long? Because I eat enough food. I love you so much. You do not need to look like anybody else on the internet, because I promise you, the people that you idolize on the internet, they don't even look like themselves on the internet. They don't, honestly.
So, people with flat stomachs also have organs. Having organs doesn't require a belly. That's not how anatomy works, it's how excuses work. Dismissing every fit body as fake is just another form of deflection. Not everyone who's lean is starving or secretly miserable. Some people just work hard, eat smart, and stay consistent. No magic injection required. You don't need to look like anyone else on the internet. That part I agree with. You don't. But let's also not act like being comfortable with zero progress is a victory.
I hope she knows she's the reason I eat.
Someone with a flat stomach can be healthy too. Body positive till it's a skinny girl's body. Thank you. As someone who went down the Ozempic road and had serious health issues from it, it makes me so happy to see you on my page.
Next, we have a rare sighting of Jae Bae.
This is for all the big fat girls. If you're not, keep scrolling. Bitch, go ahead and get that gym fit, even if you're not gonna go to the gym. You could be cooking a dish, shaking that ass. Get that gym clothes, ho.
Apparently, Jae Bae, at some point in life, went to the gym. Or at least to film a video. Alright, this next one is a perfect example of what happens when people misunderstand how fitness actually works. Old Amberlynn Reid's satire, but I will try to be serious and analytical.
I was losing a lot of weight. And then, I found out that my girlfriend's parents had a gym membership and they wanted to put me on it as well. And I was like, yes, I love the gym. It's fun and exciting and stuff like that. So I started going to the gym. And my girlfriend and I would go and we'd do this thing called Strive. It was a set plan / meeting inside the gym where you went in a circuit with a bunch of other people and did all these exercises, from the elliptical to arm ups to just anything, honestly, you can think of. And I think it lasted a little over an hour. So we would do these things and I started noticing something very strange. First of all, I thought, okay, I'm losing a lot of weight, so I'm gonna lose a lot of weight going to the gym. It's gonna make my weight come off even faster. Actually, no, I was wrong. The weird thing that happened to me is that I wasn't losing weight at all. To make matters worse, I was actually gaining weight.
First of all, you don't see results after a few days in the gym. That's just reality. Your body needs time to adapt. Your metabolism shifts, your muscles recover. Progress happens in months and years, not in one Strive circuit session. If it took decades to gain the weight, why would it come off in days?
Most of you might also say, oh, you were gaining muscle. No, you do not gain muscle in a few days. That is the biggest myth I have probably ever heard in my life. I have done a lot of research on it because I'm very curious. When I exercise, I do drink more water. So I'm not retaining water because I'm drinking more. I honestly, I don't understand it.
No, it's not muscle. But water retention, glycogen storage, and inflammation from new workouts can easily add a few pounds early on, especially when you start with what you have. But even if this is true, it's not fat gain. It's just your body adjusting. So, the scale is one metric, not the only one. Now, giving her the benefit of the doubt, maybe she did start eating a bit more because she felt like she earned it. That's super common. It's called caloric compensation. After workouts, people subconsciously eat more or move less later in the day.
In my mind, you don't need exercise to lose weight, but you need exercise to become healthy. It's like a heart health. Do you know what I'm saying? A heart health. I shy away from exercise because I feel like it does not help with my weight loss at all. Aside from the gym experience, I have had other experiences with working out that prolonged my weight loss. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is.
You don't need exercise to lose weight, but you need it to be healthy. That's half true. Diet does drive most of fat loss, yes, but exercise massively helps keep it off. It builds muscle, improves insulin sensitivity, boosts metabolism, and supports long-term mental health. So, bottom line, everyone hits plateaus. Everyone gets frustrated. But that's when you double down on discipline, not give up and rewrite the laws of physics.
I'm not retaining water because I'm drinking more. What?
Did she say arm-ups?
Did she say, in a few days? Like, did she expect instant results?
Next, we have a recent Tess Holliday's nonsense.
Bill Maher said on his show, the people who talk about healthy at any size have, quote, blood on your hands. I mean, who's looking to Bill Maher for advice, though? I'm not. And also, there's so many people in those positions that easily kind of say those things without actually having any knowledge about what they're talking about. So I think for me, you mean to tell me that there's blood on my hands for encouraging folks to love themselves? It's never been about my size. The world's made it about my size. I haven't. I've just tried to exist and tell others to love themselves as they show up right now. I've never told anybody to lose weight. I've never told anybody to stay fat. I've always just said, love yourself, because the world is a really hard place. And if you can't love yourself where you're at right now, then, babe, life's gonna be hard.
So your life is easy. You can walk just few steps at a time. And the world's made it about my size is interesting. Again and again, it's not your fault. Nothing is. So, this last TikTok really sums up everything we've seen across fat acceptance. She defends the healthy at any size slogan as if critics are attacking self-love itself, when the real issue is pretending that health and size are disconnected.
She's part of the cast of Dr. Now's show.